Hi there, it's B movie time again, and this one is called Night Train from Inverness, or also known as Night Train to Inverness. And this is a 1960 B movie. It's only about 60 odd minutes long, and stars Norman Wooland, Jane Hilton, Dennis Waterman, and Sylvia Francis. This was actually Dennis Waterman of Minder fame's debut as a child actor. I don't know what age he was here, but he's probably 8 or 9 or something like that, 7. But this is a pretty good little B movie. It's a drama, really, not a thriller or anything like that. It's kind of, it's a stretch even to call it a drama, but we'll get straight into the plot. So Norman Wooland plays this con that's just been released from prison for, I'm not sure how long he was inside for theft. And he goes straight to his ex-wife's house, who's staying with her mother, to see his son Ted, played by Dennis Waterman. But they're not in, and he's actually restricted from having any contact with his ex-wife or son. But she basically kind of kicks him out and says she's not interested. His wife's not interested in him anymore, or his kid tells him a pack of lies, basically, because she's the right piece of work. This woman, she's a right harridan and the right sir piece of work. She is one ear blasting pain in the rectum, that's for sure.
My advice. He cheated and lied to you. The man's completely worthless. Suppose a child of 7 to an ex-convict. Oh, Mother. And listen to me. I know what's best for you. I always have. I warned you against marrying that gutter snipe in the first place. And warned me and kept on warning me.
Crikey, is she finished? Is it over? That one would drive anyone to distraction. What a horror. But basically he believes her, and he takes his son, picks him up from school, and along with an ex-flame of his, they jump on the train and head up to Inverness. He's going to try and take custody of his son himself, or live with the son. How that's going to happen is just a nonsensical plan, but he's going to basically be on the run, kidnapping his son.
Court order or no court order, I'm going to see Ted. No, I'm going to take the boy away. I'm going to bring him up myself.
You mean you're going to kidnap him?
Can it be kidnapping when he's my own son?
What happens is, the drama part of the film comes into it, is that he doesn't know that his son has recently been diagnosed as diabetic, because he hasn't been in contact with his wife, and vice versa. His wife's mother's been hiding the letters that he's been sending to her, because she wants to break up the whole relationship and end it completely, because his wife still got feelings for him and still is in a bit of a kind of mental bind as to whether to go back with him or not, and she's kind of spoiling everything deliberately. So anyway, they head up to Inverness on the train and with this one of his ex-girlfriends as a decoy to make it look like a happy family, and because the police will be looking for a father and son, I suppose. And en route, basically, the boy, kind of Dennis Waterman, does not tell his father that he's diabetic, and for some unknown reason, he does everything that you shouldn't do, eating sweets and all these things, even after being drummed into him at the beginning of the film in hospital and by his mother that he has to take his insulin, has to be home on time to take it before his meals, can't eat sweets, etc., etc. That part is completely unbelievable. I mean, nowadays people at that age inject themselves with insulin. I mean, why would he not tell his father that? And why would he willingly eat sweets when you know it's going to kill you? That part made no sense. But anyway, put that to bed for the moment. It was a decent watch, this film. Curiosity piece, obviously, because Dennis Waterman's in it as his first film credit as a child actor. I didn't know he was a child actor. He went on to great fame in Minder and other TV series. But I liked Norman Wooland, that plays the father. I thought he was very good in this film. And Sylvia Francis, who plays his ex-wife, is great. I thought she was really excellent. But it's kind of a middling drama. Nothing really happens that much, really. I mean, Dennis Waterman, Ted, the boy, gets sicker and sicker, obviously, on the train going up to Inverness, and starts going into a coma. And the funny thing is, in the middle of the film, this doctor gets on the train and he comes and sits in their carriage, and you think, oh, he's going to know, he's going to notice the signs or symptoms or whatever, and that'll be an end to it or whatever.
Have a chocolate drop. That's it.
But no, this doctor feeds him sweets and just basically thinks he's sleeping because he's tired and that he's got travel sickness. I mean, give me a break. He's a doctor, for crying out loud. Anyway, it was an okay watch. I enjoyed it for what it was. It could have done with a little bit more edge to it, a little bit more tension or drama. There's not, it lacks tension. It lacks, it's kind of pretty slowly paced. Even at only 60 odd minutes, it felt a little bit long for a B movie, I thought. But I enjoyed the cast. I thought they were great. And it was an interesting little B movie for sure. So that's 19 from Inverness, to Inverness, I think it's called. 1960, black and white B movie. It's not a bad little B movie. I enjoyed it for what it was.